Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Guild Wars 1 Let's Play. This is the second episode of our two-part foreign series where we have our Prophecies character making their way over to Elona. This section of the series was actually filmed way back before when I got to Lion's Arch in that original series, so it's probably been 2 or 3 months at this point. So it's been a while since that section was actually recorded, but this is just a little intro segment just to tell you where we are in the story, like what's going on and why the video is going to be a little bit weird. I apologize if anything is double over and everything like that. Like I said, I did record this 3 or 4 months ago and I'm kind of just slapping it together. But the next episode we should be back with this character continuing the main story. But if you're just confused what that other character was and what was going on, that is what is happening. But anyway, I want to thank you all for coming out. I don't remember if I did a proper outro in that video, so I hope you have a great day, and I hope you enjoy. I didn't accidentally hit the unrecord button. I didn't accidentally pause the recording. What could make you say that? So the random cut halfway through the sentence. Shush. I don't want to hear it. But here we go. Are you going to talk to all these Sun Spears? We don't know who a lot of these people are, but by the time you're watching this in the series, some of these names should be relatively familiar, as they're people we will have met during our time in Istan. We're standing at the precipice on the brink of war. I'm gonna hang out here. Guess we cool like that. It is a conflict we must start, is a war we will finish. We are the light that will shatter the coming darkness. In the darkest of combat with the demons of war surrounding you, remember our creed. A Sun Spear never fights alone. Yeah. Alright, that's all. I thought that was longer for some reason. Sun Spear is not stale idle while Varesh also harms Elona. I must say this is the greatest collection of heroes I've ever seen. Today we make history. Please return to Commandant and arrange an audience with Elder Soul. Everything must be made ready for an assault. Speak with his assistant to set the meeting. I shall be there presently. Alright. Assistant Hana. The time is nigh. Despite his concerns, Soul has been preparing digitally since Cormier left. I trust that you know what you're doing to tip the odds of fair. For that, we are thankful. Alright, here's a cutscene.
Cormier, why have you gathered your Sun Spears? Varesh has denied your charges and banned your followers from Korna.
I feared as much. As of this moment, Varesh Asa and her supporters are enemies of Elona and of the Sun Spears.
Varesh is warned and ready for us now. We must sail for Gandara and confront her before it's too late.
Istani ships would be of great help.
You would plunge Elona into civil war. We have not yet exhausted diplomatic channels.
With respect, Elder, we know what we have seen with our own eyes. Varesh is a danger. It is our duty as Sun Spears to defend Elona.
My Sun Spears will perform their duties with or without your aid, Elder. Will the Istani fleet support us or not?
Been here 5 seconds and I'm like, yeah, I'm a Sun Spear.
Yes. Yes, we shall. And may the 5 gods preserve us all.
Been here 5 minutes and I'm like, yeah, I'm a Sun Spear. Everybody else has trained their whole lives and stuff. Alright, but this is literally why we got here. This entire thing, this all for one, one for justice. But anyway, that's going to be the end of this little bit, and we're going to cut back to a different video that you're probably going to see way earlier than this outro that I'm doing for the intro to the next part you're going to see in... Yeah, anyway. Hello everyone, and welcome to a very, desynced, episode of the Let's Play. You're probably watching this halfway through the Nightfall Let's Play, but this is being recorded right after the Maguma section of the jungle. This is because I realized that we have the chance to get another hero to use for the Prophecies Let's Play, and eventually another one to use for the Factions Let's Play that are a little bit more thematic to the regions, and therefore I thought it would be fun to do. So we just have to do the first, like, quest and mission in the Nightfall campaign, and then we will be good to go. So, let's get it done. First things first is we have to do this, hero training, which is always takes way too long, but we're gonna just power through it real quick. Basically, it's just teaching you how to use heroes. I think you gotta go one first. Gwen should be able to finish those two off by herself. These two can go kill these two. There we go. Yeah, this is just a really quick mission, but I figured I'd show it anyway. I believe at the end we just move them back to 1. Alright, easy. Now we just go talk to this guy for a reward. Not too bad. Didn't take too long. Nope. Do that real quick. Oops. You know, I think we can go back to Commandant just to grab it from... Yeah, we can. Alright, there we go. Now we can go to the Sunspear Great Hall. And report into Castilian Pulba. I hear you handled command training like a true leader. Well done. I'm glad to see you're taking this problem so seriously. We're nearly ready to go on the offensive against Varus. Speak to me again when you're ready for your assignment in the coming battle. You must secure champions Dawn. The Corsairs have landed and plan to take advantage of the war preparations to catch us off guard. They may even have designs on conquering... Shouldn't that be desires on conquering all of Istan? Whatever. There are reports of Cornets helping them as well. Little do they expect to be able to call upon such great heroes as you. Cormir has gone ahead to help prepare the assault. Our main force is already committed to the upcoming war. We need you to rally Sunsphere scouts and local masons. Report to Elite Scout Zuzash in the plains of Jaren and see Quarrymaster Bonhana for further instructions. We must defend to champions Dawn, or all might be lost. By the 5 gods, this Dawn sells you new champions. Corsairs, no thanks, too salty for my taste. Too salty for my taste. Alright, let's get going. If I remember, this mission isn't too bad, so It should not be too annoying for us to do, especially because we're pretty much over-leveled for this region of the game. Just summon that. Make sure the battle commendation can hang out there. Doo-doo-doo. We are on our way. I think we can just run there. I'm actually not sure if any of these enemies will even aggro to us. They will. But they're level 4, so we are running. See, slightly different scale here than in the other regions. You got the bigger scale. And then up here we have another new kind of enemy. Well, I guess not new by this point in the Let's Play, but we have the Duplants. You can definitely see there is a definite quality jump as you get to Nightfall and out of the north. Alright, let's talk to this guy. Securing champions done. Yes, we've heard the reports. Cormac briefed us about the situation. We await your further orders for joining the meager defenses. But first, you should understand what these scouts do. We help protect Istan by issuing bounties on local monsters and other less than sacred groups such as Corsairs. You can reach ranks with the orders of Sunspears, but taking these bounties upon yourself. You have such a bounty during this upcoming battle, so try to kill as many Corsairs as possible. Have you reached Champion's Dawn for Istan? So it's basically just explaining the mechanic of leveling titles. Let's see if I have it already. Yeah, here's Sunspear rank, so you get points in that Sunspear rank as you kill stuff with the Sunspear bounty on, which might be relevant, might not. I don't know. Depends. Depends if I ever actually do that Guam series. I'm not exactly sure if I want to do that yet, to be completely honest with you, but we'll see by the time I finish the Let's Play. Cormac awaits your reinforcements on the cliffs of Dojak. You meet your furious all that stands between champions on the ravages of a Corsair pillaging. I hope the legends that precede you are as solid as stone. Otherwise, I fear may not live to see the sunset. Okay. Wait, isn't this a mission? Yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so here we have some bounties. So we get extra XP and Sunspear points for killing Cornins and Corsairs. The C and the K. I didn't actually think about this, but these guys might actually be a relatively high level. So this might be pretty decent experience for us. Wow, level 19 on this guy. I think we just have to basically wait here for all of you guys to come through. Then eventually we get a mission to go somewhere farther. I believe. I could be wrong there. But I have a feeling with our party that could be an issue. As we just blast through the enemies. Yeah, and I think this is the only mission we should have to do before we get access to a hero I want. So this is like the Corsair skill. They chuck a net at you. It makes you move slower. Like they pirates. Oh, this is the campaign where now these boss enemies, they do double damage to us now. Alright, now I believe we just have to go... Yeah, we have to go seize Corsair landing points. So I think we have to run around and kill some groups. Yeah, but bosses from this point forward actually do double damage. Let's see if I can aggro like half a pack or something instead of all three. Oh. They spread back out. Okay, good. Oof, that hurt. 80 damage from that fireball. I'm a level 16. Hurts. This is definitely where empathy is good. They could take more damage from hitting himself. Alright, let's keep on going. A medic in the back. Kill him first. Get the healer. The healer. Okay, that's landing point 1 done. Okay, yeah, we do have to clear out all the groups around here. Ooh, we leveled. No point down. More damage. More damage. Alright, here I think, yeah, this group should run into us so we don't have to fight all of them. So these captains are paragons, which are one of the newer classes for this expansion. I would say probably the least represented class from my time playing this game. Paragons always ever only really had like one good build the entire time the game was out. Like, and it was a really good build, but it was just a relatively unpopular class. They also didn't have a ton of use in a lot of the end game. Where you would use generally very specific class combinations that was generally dominated by stuff like assassins and dervishes, mesmers. But yeah, I don't know. I guess because it was in the expansion, it's kind of a little bit like Ritualist, but the thing is Ritualist was also pretty popular because it had a pretty good build. We're probably going to play the Assassin class if we do end up doing the Guam series, because I think that's my character that's like gonna be the least of a pain in the butt to actually finish. So that's probably the character we'll play. Uh-oh. Let's see if we can do this without aggroing all of them. Alright. Ball them up. This guy's kind of hurt. It's a pretty good XP. I resisted the urge to to finish leveling my character whenever I was in Eye of the North. Because there's a couple of things you can do in Eye of the North to level quickly, and I resisted the urge to do that. So the whole double damage thing, it's generally not that big of a deal for a lot of classes, but specifically, like, this makes Elementalist bosses pretty scary, because this means a lot of times an Elementalist boss can just do, like, 200-300 damage to you, even in normal mode, let alone in hard mode, where they're stronger. So yeah, Elementalist bosses, especially in these later campaigns, kind of blast because of that. They'll absolutely nuke you. Or take advantage of the double XP and just clear out whoever's here. Also, I'm not exactly sure which one of these are required for the quest, so... Because of that, I'm just gonna... Oh, here's another commander. Who looks like a warrior. Warriors tend to also be kind of scary, too, in hard mode. Because they just tend to hit really hard. Alright. Just gotta go over this way. I think this is the last one, so we're gonna try to aggro just a couple. Ooh, a little bit of lag spike there. Here's a monk boss. Alright, there we go. That's the end of the mission. We cleared out all the Corsairs. I like this quarry. It's kind of cool. And that puts us back at the Sunspear Great Hall. And talking to Castellian Puba again. Well done. From the sound of it, those Corsairs won't be coming back anytime soon. Now, if you still wish to help the cause of Sunspears, could certainly use your leadership in the assault on Gandara. You would do what to help Cormac raise troop morale before the coming battle. I must say, your reputation precedes you, foreigner. I heard that you have quite the commanding presence. I can see those weren't merely rumors. We will need your seasoned leadership for the upcoming assault on Varsh forces. Cormac is military forces at Churmur Fields. Help her rally the troops indeed. The time for action is nigh. Alright, so now we just go back here, and then there's like a speech